Wow. Whoa.
My name is Daniel Derderian.
Pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Welcome back to the channel! Today we're in Antwerp, Belgium, a city known for its rich history, iconic landmarks, and surprisingly vibrant modern art scene. But there's more to it than meets the eye. I'll take you through the heart of this city, and we'll even meet a local artist who embodies Antwerp's international modern art movement. And if you stay until the end, I will take you to a spectacular and iconic restaurant in the heart of the city. If that sounds good, then come along!
Good morning! Morning! It's a beautiful Saturday morning in Antwerp, Belgium. Today I'm going to explore the Diamond City and the second city of Belgium.
When I arrived in Antwerp, I was immediately impressed by the grand architecture of the central station.
Whoa!
The building consistently shows up in lists of the most impressive train stations in the world. It looks more like a cathedral than a train station.
This is a really spectacular station, to be honest. If you arrive by train in Antwerp, you're definitely welcomed in a spectacular way.
Antwerp is best known for its port. In fact, the port of Antwerp is the second largest seaport in Europe and has made Antwerp the major trade and shipping hub it has been for centuries. One of these trades is the diamond trade. More than 80% of the world's rough diamonds pass through Antwerp.
The link with diamonds is really clear. As soon as you leave the station, the place is full of diamond shops. They're apparently closed on Saturdays though, so I did pick the wrong day. So no diamonds for me, I guess. This city has impressive train stations and shopping centers. Wow.
Continuing on from shopping street Meir, where all your big name stores are, I head down to Groenplaats, meaning Green Square. And greeted by the bells of the Cathedral of Our Lady, we find our first clear sign of Antwerp's history in classic art, with a statue of Peter Paul Rubens, the famous Baroque painter. The Cathedral of Our Lady is really breathtaking. It also houses some paintings by Rubens himself. And finally we arrive at Groenplaats, Antwerp's iconic main square. It's surrounded by guild houses with golden statues and the impressive City Hall. This is where the city's history and vibrant culture really come together.
It's pretty spectacular, isn't it?
And right here in Groenplaats we've got the famous Brabo fountain, which depicts the mythical scene where Antwerp gets its name from. Handwerpen, in the Dutch language, means to throw a hand, alluding to mythical hero Silvius Brabo defeating giant Druun Antigone, cut off his hand and threw it into the river Scheldt. Now that's a unique and dramatic story.
Autumn colors in Antwerp. Right. Antwerp is also a very artsy place. Rubens spent most of his life in this city here. You can actually visit the house and the studio where he made most of his works. It's right behind me here. And this is where he lived and where his studio was. I have no time to visit it today, unfortunately, because I have other plans, and they also fit in the art category.
Having been home to Rubens, Antwerp is known for its classic art. But what's happening in the modern art scene today? I'm going to art studio Nobody and Friends to find it out for myself.
Hello, my name is Daniel Derderian. I'm born in Marseille, originally from Armenia, and I live in Paris. I'm ballet teacher. I used to be dancer at National Ballet in Amsterdam, and I'm painting. Those are my drawings. I'm here because my boyfriend is living in Ghent. I'm very often in Belgium. Also because I like very much the people, the way to live is, I live in Paris, so it's very speedy. And here it's a big city, but it's quiet. A friend of me, Frank Knokart, he had the Grote Avond in Ghent. He made an exhibition and he told me we should try to do something together. And I did it 2 years ago and it worked very well. And so I'm now a permanent artist in this gallery. So each drawing has a little story, I would say. Those series are from when I was back from Italy. This is Silvana Mangano, an actress who I like very much. I like the profile. She has a very strong noise and I like very strong personality. Mm-hmm. So I like to use picture of this person I like. And I make drawing and I put my own fantasy in it. So this one is called Garbo Boy, like an homage to Greta Garbo. I made with my fantasy, I made a man out of it. I'm quite interested in androgeneity, the identity, man or woman. I don't really care about. For me, we are human beings. So I started always with a drawing. And after, when I like the drawing and I want to do a composition with painting, I use oil. I was vaguely inspired by Amy Winehouse. I love Amy Winehouse. So I tried to pick up a little bit a silhouette. Because her hand was tragic, I wanted to make an icon out of her. And I hope she's in peace somewhere. And I work this summer on gold to make a little bit like superhero. I wanted to make a feeling of cartoon, superhero, things like that. This is from the fantasy of Marvel, that's why it's gold. And it's about seduction. It's about someone who's looking behind and inviting, something like that. It's sensuality.
It was so inspiring to meet Daniel. To let his exhibition sink in, I went for a walk in the Middelheim Open Air Sculpture Museum and enjoyed a sunny autumn day in this beautiful park just outside the city center.
Is this an apple?
But then it was already time to make my way back to the station. But I was feeling hungry, and the bells of the Cathedral of Our Lady were calling me. Right next to the cathedral is one of Antwerp's most iconic restaurants, called the 11th Commandment. Known for its unique interior, this cozy restaurant is filled with religious statues, vintage relics, and church-inspired artwork that create a whimsical, almost mystical atmosphere. I ordered the blessed vegan salad. Well, what can I say?
What an amazing trip to Antwerp. I'm back at the central station now, the spectacular central station of Antwerp Central. Onwards to new adventures. Stay tuned!